Hello, and welcome back to our video training series for the eManage Cloud software. Now at this point, you should have seen the video for machines and the video for products. So typically you know your machine information, so you can create your machines in your machine list even before your machines ship. You may also have researched and investigated what products you are going to start with when you get your locations, so you could have been customizing your product list as well. You may even have created a machine template to outline what products you are going to use and what coils and prices you will be using in the machine, so you may have some machine templates ready to go as well. Then you get the news that a location has been found and your machine is going to be delivered on a particular day. So now you can add this location to your location list. If you have a location in your location list and a machine in your machine list, you can put those two things together to create a working location. Working location is nothing more than a location that has a machine placed at it. And your location list includes all of your working locations, but it may also include past locations where you may have pulled equipment from, or it could include future locations where you haven't actually got machines placed yet. So let's walk through creating some of those locations. I'll close down these sections so they're not too confusing, and we'll focus on our location list. I'll go ahead and click on it to open up our list window, and it comes back blank because there are no locations yet, so we'll go ahead and click Add Location to bring up our edit screen. And on our edit screen we can give our location a name and go ahead and save it. And now we've added a location to our location list, so we can quickly build a list of locations if we need to. Let's walk through that one more time. We'll add another location and we'll go through each one of the fields that are available to us. So again, the name is pretty self-explanatory. Then we have locator. This is of course optional information from here on out, but a locator could be if we had somebody help us find this location. We could document who that was and the date that that location was found by using our calendar. The contact is the person at the location that we are going to interface with. That'll be the person that we can go to for questions, or that will contact us if there's issues or something with the machine. So our contact. Days of business. This is just a way to document what are the days when this location is open. So it's a free form field. You can put in whatever you want. So you could say it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or you could say Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, however you would like to use the days of business field there. Then there's an active indicator. This is similar with the active indicator on machines and products. By making the location inactive, it's sort of like deleting it, but it leaves all of the history and all of the revenue information all intact for that location. So it keeps it in our location list with all of our history, but it's now no longer an active location, so it won't show up in our drop-down list when we can place machines at only active locations. We'll go ahead and leave it active. Then we have some tabs down here with some additional information. So we have address, phone, notes, sales tax. Now we won't be going into the sales tax portion in this video. There will be a separate training series for taxes. So address, again, pretty self-explanatory. Phone, also pretty self-explanatory. You can add any number of phone numbers that you need to. Simply just do add phone and enter that number and what type of phone this is. So that's a fax line. Let's add another phone. and we'll leave that as business. Say it's the front desk. Alright, if you have multiple phones, or even just one phone, you can pick a main phone number. You can only pick one of them, and essentially what the main phone number will do is it will be the number that shows up in your search list here in this column, the main phone number, for that location. Then you have a notes section. You can add as many notes as you need to. And you might want to make notes about things like if there are allergies at this particular location, or if there's areas of that location where it might be too hot or the sun shines into the machine and so you don't want to place the machine in those locations. You may want to make notes about those things, or maybe who the name of the owner or what their favorite product is. You can use your notes for however you make sense for you. Then you go ahead and save that location, and now you've got your location list beginning to grow here. Just like with everything else, if you need to edit any of this information, you can simply come in and use the edit window. So for example, if we want to switch that number from what is currently showing to the new number, we can update that and it'll switch that number out for us. So editing with the edit button, and then delete with the delete button. Now when you do delete a location, if that location is currently a working location with a machine at it, it will unlocate that location from that machine and delete the location and all of its history. So you'll do the delete, confirm that you want to delete it and delete all of its history, and it takes it out of your cloud. Another way that you can delete a location is from the edit window. So if we go into our edit location, we have a delete button here as well, and that also will delete out a location. So at this point you can kind of see that there's a pattern for adding things, editing things, and deleting things in your cloud, and pretty much all of it follows the same pattern. So appreciate your attention. Thank you and good luck in all your vending ventures.